Ladies and gentlemen, just the other day, something quite fun came in the mail. What I have here in my hands as a gift for my wife is the brand new Lenovo Chromebook Duet. Now, this guy is a relatively cheap, actually a very cheap, like $300 Chromebook tablet that basically wants to be a Surface Pro tablet. You've got a little flippy out keyboard. You've got a little kickstand thing here on the back that it can stand up on. And the weird thing is that little thing comes off the back. So then that comes off and goes in the floor, and then that goes off, and then it's just a tablet at this point, which feels quite good. It's made of metal. The screen's pretty decent. I mean, you're more on the lines of like a Surface Go than a Surface Pro, but still, you know, like I said, for like $300. For like $300, it's this is hard to do. For like $300, it's pretty cool. So of course, the first thing I think is when I get something like this, it only has, I think it's like a MediaTek processor. It's not even a Snapdragon or anything cool like that. I think, well, can I like play games on it? I mean, like I'm not going to, but could I if I wanted to? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to find out. All right, so what I'm doing here is I am just simply running my Lenovo Chromebook Duet through an HD60 by Elgato, and I'm recording that footage to give you an idea of how this is going to work. Okay, don't know what toy playgrounds are. Seems like it's running fine. Graphics. It's running on high frame rate. Let's see what happens if... Oh, can't. Let's see what happens if we go to HDR. I gotta tell you, this looks blurry. It does look blurry. It does almost give me the sense that maybe it's not a resolution that it's super good with. Why does it look better on a lower setting? Why does it look considerably better? That's very strange. I do find, honestly, that the screen being the size that it is, I'm not really having any issues like reaching. Oh, there's a guy. I assume there are still like a lot of bots in this game, right? Kind of just stood there and let me do that. Let's see what would happen if you jump in a car and kind of push the pace a little bit here. It is quite interesting to see this game sort of rendered on a screen like this, on a little Chromebook running Android apps. You know, it's actually quite impressive. And I mean, you know, is it running flawlessly? You know, I don't know if that's the case, but it's running pretty well. Definitely dropping some frames here and there. I'm gonna go drop this guy. That's what I'm gonna do. Sorry, Kenny Mac. Just go in here. And let's see if dropping the graphics down a bit more results in a smoother experience. Definitely looks a lot worse, but is it better? Is it better in terms of performance? Yeah, you know, maybe marginally. It's still definitely dropping some frames here and there. Huh. Guess you can't drive through those in this. Is it playable? Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely playable. All right, let's try another game I've never actually played. And that's Call of Duty. Okay, so this is, I guess this is just boot camp. Tap to pick up. Boy, the sensitivity is really, really high. Like, unbelievably high. Is there any way? Graphic quality, medium. No way for me to adjust that right now. Okay. Settings, thank you. Settings, okay. I don't... I mean, this is actually running really well. I just wish that I could get to my settings and change my look sensitivity because I'm moving my finger a millimeter and it's totally moving around. Now, how am I supposed to? I'm supposed to. Oh, it's gonna shoot for me too. Okay, gotcha. Well, I mean that's on medium settings. I mean that's really. I mean, it seemed to run actually very well. So we're going to put this down to like that. Okay. It's a lot better.
Enemy in sight. We lost the lead. Reloading. Cover me.
Are these people real?
We've taken the lead. UAV
online. Okay, so I definitely need to be like ADSing. Unless I'm up real close like this. What's that do?
Friendly hunter-killer drone deployed. Reloading. Objective almost complete. Keep it up. Contact with enemy. Reloading. Cover me.
The hell?
UAV recon ready for deployment.
So, I mean, that's 1,000,000% playable. That's actually pretty decent. It's a good kill cam. Dude just kind of walking by. Yeah, awesome. Good shit. All right, guys. So honestly, I'm pretty impressed with the performance of this little guy. I mean, PUBG was a little touch and go, but Call of Duty Mobile ran really like shockingly well. I feel like those are like two of the most graphically intensive and demanding games on Android. So I feel like if those two games work, most games are going to work at least reasonably well. So if you're looking for an Android tablet that's also, you know, got a desktop class browser on it and some more capabilities, you know, some non-Android specific stuff, this thing's pretty decent. I mean, you know this thing can run emulators if it can do that kind of thing. So yeah, maybe that's a video for down the line. But that being said, pretty impressed with the Lenovo Chromebook Duet. If there's anything else you want to see me test on it, maybe drop me a comment down there. And give me a quick subscribe if you don't mind. Trying to get to 1,000. It'd mean a lot to me if you hit that sub button if you liked the video. So until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.